Hello, friends. Welcome to another episode of Stock Market Daily Update. I'm Aditya from Mostly Bearish. Now, today, there were not many trades that I took. It was just scalping trades on Bank Nifty as and when I got opportunity. But there was not a major trade that I had taken today. Now, I'll tell you the reason. Let's get onto the charts for that. Right? Now, Bank Nifty, after the initial up move, there was some kind of a retracement on the lower levels, and post which, once the initial balance was created, the market stayed within that balance itself. If you see the first half an hour, the range was somewhere between this level and on the upper level this, and post switch the market became pretty much narrow and the range bound movement was somewhat in this range, right? Now, option buying becomes tough when the market is volatile, plus it's moving in a very small range, right? Now, that is the reason I did not trade any big moves. Plus, there was a false breakdown, right? Now, HDFC Bank was one of the main support system for Bank Nifty to actually go up today. Now here, if you see this candle, there was a breakdown, but the closing was back in the range. Now that was a false breakdown. If you see, the same thing happened here. Bank Nifty showed that the prices are going down. Now that was a trade that actually I booked a loss in also. I was on the I was in the understanding that because HDFC is going down, I did not wait for the candle to close, and that is where I had bought the put positions. The prices went down, right? Initially, I saw some profit, I think around 10 to 12 points. From there, the prices reversed and my stop loss was hit. So that was one trade I want to tell you, that always wait for the candle to close to understand if it's a false breakout or a breakdown, right? Now, let's talk about tomorrow. Nifty has given a recovery, but we haven't passed the all-time high yet. Now, getting to the half an hour chart, we can understand better. Yesterday, I had told that this is the resistance level. If you see, the market did not move above that. Now, this was a huge gap up that we found here, and from there, the prices moved up, took resistance at the level specified, and from there, the prices started falling down. Towards the end, there was some kind of a recovery showing that there is still power of buying in the market. Now, if tomorrow we have any gap up where the prices are itself opening above the resistance created, then we might see a trending market as well. That is a possibility, and the reason behind that is also that we have two candles ending in green. The next one, if it actually opens above, there might be a retest to the lower level, and from there, if it is rejected and there is more buying power, the prices can start moving upwards, creating a new high. Now, that is just a possibility, but as of now, let's look at the negative side, right? If this is formed a proper resistance, the price is gapping down or within the range, look for rejection at this level. If there is a rejection at this level, if there is a gap up rejection at this level, probably we might get an opportunity to actually buy the puts where the prices are moving downwards. And if the prices actually break this trend line here, I'm going to be of the view that the prices have the potential to come downwards towards these level of today's open price. This is the basic understanding that I have, and if this is also broken, probability is that we might even cross the lower level and come try to test the previous support zone. And the final is what I'm looking at on Nifty. Now, coming back to Bank Nifty, let's take a look at the daily time frame. What happened already? Now, the specification of how I specified about Nifty is within the range, whereas Bank Nifty is broken, and we have seen a positive move in Bank Nifty. If there is again a gap up and it's above the day high created, initially look at the banks, look at HDFC, look at IndusInd, look at Kotak Bank and ICICI Bank together, and see what kind of a movement is actually happening in these. If it is positive, look at the more opportunity on the top side where the prices are moving up. Let's get into the 30 minutes chart to understand better what are the different levels that I'm comfortable trading, right? As and when the prices gap up, if they gap up and are above the high created also, I will look for a buying opportunity where the prices have a potential to go upwards. But if there is a gap down or within range, now the range bound movement also should be within the first half an hour. First 1 hour, I'm going to look at the initial balance created. Post switch, if we have some kind of a range bound movement, then there is an opportunity for option selling, because tomorrow is Wednesday and probability of the more than expiry, the time decay will work for us if it is range bound. If it is not, and if it's trending, I'm going to be on the buy side. So looking at that, if the prices break from lower level here, I'm just going to be looking at if the prices have the potential to touch the previous high created, that is only and only if the low created today is broken. If this low is broken, look at the rejection, look at the price movement. This should happen probably, I would say, somewhere in the second half, preferably. If that happens, probability is that we might see a low break and then the price is coming downwards. So that is an opportunity I'm going to be looking at. If not, and if the prices are moving violently on the downside, prices open here and start moving downwards, take some kind of a support, have a retracement and then break and come down. That is also something I'm going to be looking at. I hope you guys have understood. Right now, this is the homework that I did, and I'm just trying to help you guys also to get an analysis of the different scenarios which can play out. Now we are looking at gap up, gap down. What are the different possibilities in the market for tomorrow, right? So make sure you look at the rejection levels, where the price is getting rejection, what kind of candle is forming, and if there is a potential of reversal, retracement, or a proper downside breakdown as well. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to Mostly Bearish for more videos, more updates from my side. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.